Now, who said you have to have it all figured out? You don't gotta be perfect. Who said you have to? Progress over perfection. Done is better than perfect. And this is where we are set apart as Christians in faith, because we might not be perfect. We might still have temptations. We might still struggle with this thing. But God is made strong, and we are made whole in our imperfection, in our weakness. There's many Bible verses that talk about this, how we're made whole. You know, we're actually perfect being imperfect. So, you know, there's times I struggle with temptation still. There's times I can't do it on my own. And this is where faith is the missing key. It's the number one, it's the piece to the pie that we need. It is the final piece to the puzzle. Without it, we would not be complete. Whenever I'm tempted, I have to go to God. I have to say, Lord, please, your kingdom come, your will be done. I have to stand on his word and say, I can do all through Christ who strengthens me. I have to repeat 1 Corinthians 10:5. All the temptations I face are the same ones every man faces, but God will not suffer me. He'll always provide a way out. This is where we must stand on the word of God. You don't have to have it all figured out. You don't have to be super strong. You don't have to be super smart. You don't have to be a scholar. You don't have to be good looking. You don't have to be this, that. You don't have to. None of that matters. All you have to have is a will. If you have a will to pray, you can make it. Because there is a quote, it says, a praying man stops sinning, and a sinning man stops praying. What does that mean? All you have to do is have a will to pray. Most people, they fall into that temptation. They fall into that snare because they don't pray. They have a weak moment, whether they have too much time on their hands, or they got some white space on the calendar, or it's the weekend, or they're alone, or whatever it is, and the devil works and they end up falling. They don't have a will. All you have to do is have that. You got to make that split-second decision, and you say, I'm going to pray. I'm going to do this. You have to have a will to do whatever it takes. In James 4:7, it says, be sober and vigilant, because the devil walks around like a roaring lion trying to devour who he can find. And guys, we have to be aware of this. We have to be vigilant. We have to be aware. Spiritual warfare is going on every single day. If you don't realize it, you're losing the battle. So pray right now. Pray today that God's kingdom come and his will be done in your life.